Hello there everyone, this is Brother Birch. In this video, I will be introducing your week 7 checkpoint. So this week we're going to be learning how to run tests in Python to basically check results and outputs of programs against whatever we put in test cases. So to do this, you want to download this. The easiest way to download this, and I've showed you guys this a couple of times before, is you just click on this to download it. We'll go ahead and say keep, and then you can just drag this over into VS Code. Okay, so I just deleted mine. I have my text editor here. Open this up so I can see very well. Let me see here. So I'm going to say open in folder or show in folder. And there it is. And then I'll go ahead and then I'll just drag this over into my week 7 directory. Okay, now it's here. All right, looking at these, in the instructions it says to go ahead and read the documentation for each of these functions that you are going to import for your checkpoint this week. I name my checkpoint week 7 checkpoint because that's what I name all my checkpoints. But in the instructions, it suggests that you name it testwords.py. Okay, technically you can name this anything you want, like I did 07 checkpoint. But for this command to work later on, just be aware that you got to have it named whatever you have. This command has to reference whatever you named it. Okay. So make sure to run these commands. If you are unable to run these commands in the terminal, where I ran them, I just right-clicked right here and hit Open Terminal. Likewise, you could hit New Terminal right here. It doesn't really matter. And then you'll just want to paste those in here. And if you get any errors when you run these, you're going to want to get help sooner rather than later. Okay, that's another reason why we have these checkpoints, is to make sure that you have everything that you need when you run these things. Okay. And then I'm trying to think. Okay, and then basically you're going to have you're just going to test a bunch of different words with an outcome. So I'm going to say, hey, test cat and catalog. It should return cat as the prefix for that is contained inside of both of those. Okay, and so if you go to this link right here, create your first test, you can see I have this assert right here, all these different asserts, and so I can assert something directly from that prefix or suffix function calls, those function calls, and assert that it will be cat for cat and catalog being passed in. So that's what you're doing for your checkpoint this week. Let me know if you have any questions.